We are constantly rendering reality. Reality is not a fixed data that we are born in and it's like that. That's why we are again conditioned to think through our materialistic science and psychology or psychoanalysis. Reality is a movable things. It's an energetic field that we are constantly creating, co-creating. We don't create everything, but we create a big part of it constantly. And when we go deeper into us, we are all source. So we are creating it, depending on who you consider being I. If you consider your ego being I, no, you're not creating all of that. If you consider yourself being source, being an emanation of source, you are creating that, all of that. And then you are becoming responsible and master for your creation instead of being a victim of it. So at the end of the spectrum, there is source, you as source, and at the other end, it's you as ego. You as one and you as separate. And it's great because you're here to experience both of them. But when you are really stuck in the separation, the division, the lower frequency, remind yourself that you are that as well. And think through that, act through that, feed through that. And like this, you can reprogram your reality. You can really reprogram it. Sometimes immediately, like asking, like Marion, asking to the clouds to do that. It's an immediate change of reality. She's literally moving clouds into the skies, working with sky and element, literally. Or sometimes it takes more time with this. But again, it's your decision. And if you really want to go to the root of things, you can. Last week when I do the crystallate before a course, there was something deep inside of myself that I wanted to terminate, really to terminate. That story with my mom, etc., a partner, it's been like 20 years of that. And I went and I terminated it. And I could verify, I told you, I went back to shift the things, to create peace within us. And I had peace with my father-in-law. It was very nice. I still don't trust the person fully, but I'm okay. With my mother sources, with this, we could communicate, and it's much better. It was completely different. It was 22 years. We couldn't, now we couldn't even see each other. So it works when we do this thing. And I didn't work on him. I work on myself and on the situation. And then I pull out all the toxicities, all the things that have been put inside of me, all the programs, of the energies that I didn't want anymore. And at some point, I was thinking it's too big, I cannot do that. And I was thinking, of my friend, I have one friend who's really a strong healer, so we can help each other because usually people cannot help me. And I say, no, I'm not going to ask Barbara, I'm going to do that myself. I don't need anyone else to do that for me. And I did it. And that's really my message for you. Don't wait for anyone to do things for you. I'm here to give you great tools, and I hope they can help a lot. But ultimately, you are the ones freeing yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. No one, no God, no teacher, no master, no guru, no Buddha, no Jesus. You, because you are the creator. And if you really want to be done with something, that's why when I call, Johan about intention, it's that. It has to be a very powerful, clear intention. And I was calling all my guides, all these forces, knowing it's me doing that, but I was still calling them. I was using everything, every weapon, in my arsenal to be able to go through that. So it's not, a one time and it works always. Sometimes it is, sometimes not. But if you go with life with that intention, it's going to work. And you're going to have like huge shift and quick shift all the time, no matter, where you are at physically at all levels.